What's going on, my losers? Okay, I was thinking about the content. What can I call my favorites? My progressive program. I was like, losers. Yes. Give it a new spin on that word, whatever, whatever. Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back. This is your girl Kat. Listen, before I get started, let me just say I have this weird lighting thing going on right now. I have this crazy little lamp sitting over here, and I have this like off-white, soft kind of lamp thing going over here. I wish you could see how I got this kitchen set up, but I was trying to get the lighting right because it's dark. Housework. Housework for you new losers who are joining us is just the regular things that I get out the way to kind of give you an idea of who I am, where I am. So, I live in Long Beach, California. SoCal. Hey, wish we all could be California girls. So anyway, I started off at 293 pounds. That was my highest weight. My surgery weight was 275. I had surgery back on August 30th, 2016. Today is November 28th, Monday night, approximately 8:13 p.m. And I weigh 230 pounds. Yes, baby. Surgery went well. I only spent 2 days in the hospital. Let me get my little notes here. I had my surgery at Harbor Regional Center here in Southern California. I'm married. I will be married for 8 years in February. I have 3 beautiful children. I finished my master's degree last year in December. And I work in social work. I work with parenting and pregnant teenagers in the inner city Los Angeles, California. My goal is to get them motivated and graduated from high school, all while helping them develop themselves as an individual and as a parent. I love what I do. I'm very active in my church. I'm part of the teen ministry. And to be honest, I really don't like kids. I just find that that's where God is putting me. I love working with young adults, college students, even adults, because I feel like I can really get in your stuff and get you together. But you can't do that with a teen. With a teen, you got to build relationships. So anyway, that's me in a nutshell. So first things first, I know you're like, look at her. She got her little face done. Let me give you a little closer. Now I'm recording with a computer, a laptop today. I have a laptop today, so I'm not sure how clear the camera is, but I'm gonna get close. So I got my little eyelashes on. They're not perfect, okay? They're not perfect. But I've kind of sort of mastered my eyebrows, which took me about 3 years. I always tell women it took me 3 years of looking crazy, having confidence in my skills until I got it like this. I did do a little contouring, just a little bit. I don't touch my nose. I don't touch my nose. I think my nose is perfect the way it is. So I don't put the little line on. I don't do all that. I do put a little bit of dark right here. I do a little light triangle. I do a little right here, a little right here. Put my little midnight powder. But I was like, let me try to put me some eyelashes on. If you look, child, pray for me. So I did my best. But I got hella compliments today. And so today was the first day I took a full body shot of myself and put it on social media. Which was really big for me because I always am used to hiding my midsection. So when I put that up there, I was like, Catherine, you're proud of yourself. You're happy. Let's just do it. And then on the way to work, I was listening to Beyonce Get Me Bodied. And I was like, feeling it like, yes, I just want to dance. Like, I feel good. I feel pretty. So I put a still shot of my full body length with a half shot of that video of me dancing in the car. And I just put on Instagram like, I feel like $1 million. That video right now, I want to say it's at like 500 and something views, 40 comments. And it's not about the likes because I've never been in a position where people were like super, super liking my stuff. But I do think it's about me being able to finally be at a place where I like, keyword, I like what I see. It's been a long time. I think the one of the last times I was really feeling myself was in college. In college, I was about 170 pounds. I gained like freshman 15, freshman 20 because I went to the South, child, from California. And if you know anything about the South, especially at HBCU colleges, every morning is cheese grits is an option. And I was blown out the water like, what type of witchcraft is this? Every morning, cheese grits. And I ain't talking about like, you know, a little sprinkle. I'm talking about the cheese grits is so yellow that it looked like somebody spilled mustard in them. Like, so I gained some weight. But I was still thick. I was fine, child. But anyway, I said all that to say I hadn't felt good and sexy and pretty and dainty and ladylike in a long time. And one of the things I want to talk about today in the video is just being okay with falling back in love with who you are. You know, I've never been a lady who perpetuated the narrative, I'm big and I'm beautiful, I love everything about me, my curves. That was never me, because I was never big all my life. I got big maybe by the time my daughter turned 2, I started putting on like crazy weight. So for me, it was never something I tried to sell to myself. But I still got dressed. I still try to pick cute clothes. I still try to keep my face together. I braid and do hair, so I would try to keep my hair together. So it was really a challenge for me to, as the weight was coming down, to start falling back in love with looking in the mirror and saying, I feel pretty today. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I wanted to share that with some of my losers. Like, there will come a time when you start losing that you'll really be like, I want to try that shirt on. I haven't tried it on. Or, can I wear these pants? My stomach is still kind of sticking out. Like, start loving your body, because it's going to continue to change. But get used and comfortable to saying, like, I like that person in the mirror. Like, the changes that are happening, I'm excited about it. I like it, and that's okay. Like, we have to learn how to love ourselves again. So that was my experience today. So, and a lot of what you're seeing that's kind of like radiating off of me is not that, oh, that her eyelashes or her foundation, her contour. Like, I had some dark maroon lipstick. Child was beat today, okay, with some gold hoops, and then this was down. Child was bad. That's not what you're seeing. What you're seeing is a deep satisfaction in my process, because I got another. I lost 45. I have another, I would say, 60 pounds to lose. And that's not going to sit well with a lot of people, because they're not used to seeing me smaller. That's what I want. And as long as I'm happy and the man that lays next to me is like, girl, you look good, girl. Keep on doing what you're doing. It don't matter what nobody else say. So I just want you to see, like, it ain't about like, oh, is she pretty? Is she ugly? And look at her nose. Like, a lot of that comes from the energy from within you. And I think I finally got to a place where I'm like, child, there's nothing you could tell me about my life right now. None of my circumstances have changed financially. I'm still in a tough spot. I'm going to share that struggle once I come through it, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing it is I just made a choice. You know, you have, sometimes that's what it is about, making choices. So anyway. So today, okay, so one of the things I want to do that's different from what I see other YouTubers doing concerning the weight loss community, yes, I can tell you about my journey and everything's going on. At this point, I'm losing on a consistent basis. I haven't hit any major stalls in a while. For a while, I did. I would be like at 3 weeks the same weight, and it was freaking me out. Once it happened the second time, I was like, all right, this part of the game. Let it go. What I wanted to do that was a little bit different was like talk about my experience, which was pretty overall normal, regular. I do go to the gym. I think this week I've been to the gym 4 times because I want to tone up. You can see my arm. When I jiggle, I got a little jiggle, but it's not nothing crazy. If I make a muscle, you know, I got a little, gotta see if you get a good angle. Okay. Easy. Most of my weight was carried in my stomach and in my arms. So I'm thinning out on the bottom, and I don't like the way that looks. So I've been in the gym working. I'm working on my back so I can wear a nice bathing suit. I have been in the gym. My eating habits, I'll be honest, I haven't been getting enough protein in. I really just don't have any appetite. Like, I have to force myself to eat, which is hard sometimes. When they perform the surgery, the part of the stomach that they cut off, because your stomach is kind of like, this is straight and this is like curved or something like, let's see. It's like straight and then curved. They cut that part off. The chemical that is responsible for your appetite, they removed. So with that being said, I don't have an appetite, like, at all. And they said maybe about a year it will come back. But as of right now, I'm almost 4 months post-op. I don't have an appetite. So I have to make myself eat. And it can be very hard sometimes. There's some things I just don't like eating anymore. I don't eat bacon because I feel like when I chew it up, before I go into that, worst mistake I made during this whole process is I went and got braces a month before my surgery. Worst mistake I could have made. Because of that, it's hard, and my teeth are shifting. So if you bite down on your teeth right now and go, all your teeth are in the right grooves. Well, mine are shifting and moving. So where the groove used to be maybe like this, now it's like this. And so it's just really uncomfortable. So anyway, all that to say, I don't eat bacon anymore. If I make breakfast for the family, I fry up a bunch of bacon, grits, eggs. I eat grits and eggs. It's soft. And my butter, my salt, my pepper. I do not add sugar. I'm one of team salt. And I eat. I don't really. Plus, I don't really add extra sugar like that because of the dumping syndrome. So with all that being said, there's just some things I just don't eat anymore. So aside from that, everything is pretty much the same. Everything is pretty much the same. If you're getting ready to embark on this journey, or you already have started this journey, you really need to be mindful of self-development. What I find is that people who are larger tend to be servers, meaning they enjoy serving people. I love cooking for people and having people in my home. I love giving advice and mentoring people. You may like to serve on different committees at your church or in your, your mosque or whatever you believe in. You may do a lot of community service events. You may be the person who, when you go out, you like, y'all just give me y'all purse. Y'all go ahead, y'all crazy. You know, it tends to me, in my experience, that the larger people in my life, including myself, we tend to be givers. We give a lot of ourselves. And part of that, and at least for me, if this is the truth, had to do with me not feeling worthy of love and acceptance because I did not love and accept who and how I was. And so once I had the surgery and I started feeling more worthy, a little more sexy, a little more cute, I started noticing bad habits of putting myself, second, not considering myself, not considering how I feel, feeling like I have to go to this event because I need to support them, and who am I not to say no, and I would want them to support me. Like, instead of just saying, you know what, I don't feel good. I don't feel well, and I might be sick. Let me take care of myself. It's always pushing. Go, go, go. Like, let me help. And so I just wanted to encourage some of the people who are going through this journey or thinking about it, really be mindful of your state of mind. A big reason why people can't get healing or get clarity about who or what they are is because they're just in denial. They're just in denial. I didn't think that, I thought maybe I was pretty, like cute, I have a cute face. When I was larger, I didn't feel sexy. I never bought plus size lingerie. And I'm just being honest with you and sharing how I felt, because I felt like this is not the me I want to be. I'm not talking about nobody else. This is not the me I want to be. And I kept the hope alive that one day, I would lose the weight and get thinner, and I did. I had to become honest about the fact that, Kat, you got bad eating habits. You don't want to go walking and work out. You got a husband who's a trainer, and you just don't want to. You're not being a good example for the kids. You bring their plates to the table, and they have all these vegetables and this and that, and then you don't have any. Being really clear about who you are and the choices you've made is really important in this process, because if you don't get real clear about who you are and the bad choices you've made, you will continue to make those bad choices because you have a distorted vision or a distorted narrative that you keep playing yourself over and over in your mind about who you are, what you are, and how you got this way. If you don't clear that up, it's going to continue on even with the surgery. I was watching some videos on YouTube, and there were videos of ladies who had weight gain. They gained the weight back. And I was like, I'm sorry. This is no disrespect to anybody. This is my opinion, and this is my experience. Ain't no way in hell. It's just not. I'm never going back there. And I'm speaking that into the universe. I'm never going back there. I will never be 293 pounds again. Hell, 250, hell, 230. As I went up once, I'm going to come down once, and that mountain going to be gone. My prayer is that I never be over 200 pounds again unless I get pregnant with the twins that we're praying for. Other than that, I'm good. I'm Gucci. Like, I'm not doing it. And I think that a lot of people need to be, open to, one, knowing you believing it, because a lot of people can't even get there. If you need a motivation on belief, go to my YouTube page. It's called Get on the Train of Belief. It's a wonderful, inspirational video. Go check that out. But you got to believe it. But two, you have to say it. And that makes our minds process it twice. You think it, and then your brain has to tell your mouth to say it. And when you do that, you put it in the universe, and it becomes a little bit more real. And so that's why I'm saying I will never be over 200 pounds again unless I am pregnant. I refuse. I have too many tools on my side to help me with my goal. So you have goals and you make a plan to get to your goals, and then you take that plan step by step. I just wanted to encourage somebody today concerning your weight loss journey to, one, be very clear about things that you need to be honest with yourself about how you got to where you are and bad habits you may have. And number two, um, be conscious of your narrative you're telling yourself. Some people's story they tell themselves over and over again, it feeds them. Like it gives them a high. And I'm telling you, if you don't got no real people around you that's telling you the truth about yourself, you might want to find some. Because if you don't, then you must just be a really awesome person and tell yourself the truth all the time. But I got some friends that, it's a little meme I have on my phone. I screenshot it. It says, I have friends who stab me in the front. Like, I'm going to stab you with the truth right in the front so you see it coming. Because you need to know you're wrong. Or you need to fix this. Or, you could be a better wife or a better mother. So anyway, take care of yourself. If you find that you're a person who always gives so much of yourself, start being mindful of taking care of yourself and your needs. Because with the way we're all chopped up on the inside now, you got to get your protein in. You got to get your calcium in. You got to get your iron. You got to take your multivitamin. You got to get your water in every day. You cannot afford to be, laid up in the hospital somewhere because you ain't been taking care of yourself. I'm trying to think. Okay, so next video will be a question and answer video. Please leave your questions down below. You can hit me on my Instagram at Kat Branchman or Facebook at Catherine Branchman. I am still working on the how to pick your trainer video. It's been really hard. We recorded it, but the camera was not focused. It was my first time using somebody else's camera. So we're going to try to get a professional team to help us do it. That costs money. So therefore we have to budget. So, be praying for me for that. We're really trying to get it together with the resources we have, and it's kind of hard sometimes. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Remember, leave your questions down below. There's some links down below of the video. Get on a train of belief. Leave your questions down below so I can answer them. It's open. Don't be asking me no nasty, crazy questions, okay? Let's keep it clean, people, okay? But if it's a serious question that, you really want to answer, DM me so that way you don't put yourself on blast anyway. Still writing the book, and I'm trying to get prepared for January for that podcast. Thank you guys, my wonderful, beautiful losers. Please leave your comments below. Like, subscribe, share this video. A lot of my videos is not just for people who weight loss. It may be people just going through changes, child. Go on check out this girl, Kat. She got some good content. Now, I can't tell you which video I said what in, but it's gold, all throughout them. And I think for Christmas I'm gonna do a giveaway. I was gonna do movie tickets, but like you guys are like all over the world. So yeah, I see YouTube people doing that, and I'm like, are these people really buying stuff and giving it away? But budget some stuff. Maybe I get you a little, some slippers from the Dollar Tree or something. We'll see what we can do. Y'all be safe. Continue to stay hydrated. And thank y'all for supporting your girl. Peace.